Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Tis I. Hello. No, not to sigh. It's I. Stupid CC. Anyways, hello. Hello, Alex. Hello, me. Hello, anyone that might be listening in. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Let me just... Okay. I noticed I went silent. Nope. Oh. No. One second. Give me 1 second. Rawr. Okay. I gathered me thoughts. I rethought what I wanted to do. So let me. Hello, Yano Nino no. Yeah, man. Where's everyone like? Oh my god, it's a Monday stream. So thank you for the resub. Thank you. 9 months. There's a long time. There's a long time. I hope you're doing well. And that everything is going, you know, smoothly. But remember correctly, you said like the weather for you is like even more insane, even today-ish. For like you, which, yay! For us it was like decent today. Speaking of weather, kind of, I will turn on my light already, because while it's still light outside, it's starting to, you know, slowly get darker. That's the word I was looking for. Haha, I turned on the light. Okay, shall I just, you know what, I will not ask you, I will just do. Boom! Look at that, I made decision. I decided we will now look at a pretty picture. Boop. Boop. Then I wanted to turn on the Spotify. If, hello. There we go. Okay. Well, the theme is just so quiet. Like, I have to turn up Spotify. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Anyways, so last time we looked at companions, NPCs, all that kind of stuff. We ended up with this lovely fella, the quartermaster. And now we get to end on the mythic paths. Now, we've not seen all of them. We will never see all of them, at least not on stream. Because I will not play through this game on stream, like, what? However many times they are, like, 9? More? Else, I will freaking become an old man, before I get to play anything else. Anyways, so mythic paths. And it starts off with the angle. Chat, are you my angle? Or are you my devil? Anyways, who is better suited to lead a crusade than an angel? A denizen of heaven, champion of the gods, of good and law. Is a perfect leader for an army that challenges the demonic hordes. I'm sure you will manage 9 mythic paths on the birthday street. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go with that's definitely possible. You know, just a casual 9 speedruns. What is the speedrun time of this game? Asking for a friend? Let's actually have a look. You know what, might as well. This is like a yap anyways. Speedrun.com, I guess. And then we look at Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. So, okay, so there are three submissions. So load remove time, we have a speedrun time for the first place with 2 hours 13 minutes. Oh, that is pre 1.35. And an RTA, which is like real time, is 3 hours 46. That's first place. Okay, we play post. Apparently it got shorter. Like, even a decent margin. So the current placeholder, who's French, by the way, post 1.35, his speedrun without loading times is 1.5 hours. Plus, like, a bit. And real time, 2 hours 19. Huh. Okay. Any percent. Yeah, I was gonna say. Demon Mythic Path. And they thought Dimension Door was patched. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Gotta abuse Dimension Door. Alright, anyways. So this is what we ended up with. This is the art apparently for Angel. Very righteous, very flaming sword. For a second I was like, does this guy just hold a sword hilt with like no blade? But no, there's like, there is flaming sword going on. I do wonder, do they come in like two gendered versions, or is an angel picture always male? Also, this is like very anime, like low-key anime, like wow. But yeah, like, you know, very typical angel, like big wings, Stern, giant halo, big sword. Good, 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 good. It's good. Let's see, what kind of poses do we have? What did they consider? This one? Like, I don't quite... I'm glad they didn't go for this one. This one doesn't feel heroic. This one could have been cool, I think. Like, go like, "Rrr," but maybe have given like the wrong impression for the angel. Like the like, you cannot see it, but like the like claw, kind of like this here. That's not really a good guy move necessarily. That's more like a, oh, so powerful. So it does look cool. Just, you know, like maybe he's giving the wrong impression. Similar with this one, again, like clenched fist doesn't give good guy vibes. Now, let's be fair. This guy also doesn't necessarily give good guy vibes, but like at least he's very lawful. Nah, okay, so I think this plays into stereotypes. Since he has like, you know, it's like military look, like, you know, I know, I don't know. I don't know. I'll just shut up. This one, I think this one could have worked. Like more front facing instead of like charging. I think this one would have worked just as well. I guess this one puts more. Oh, what does this put an emphasis on? I was gonna say the like face, but not really, because it's not in the middle or anything. I just made the picture vanish. How do I do that? There we go. It's back. Oop. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is an epic drawing. I do things like one of those drawings. Let's be fair, because they're cool. But what the fuck is that? Oh, nice. But there's definitely cooler ones, probably. I almost. So I love the sketches. I love these two. Well, you cannot see one of them. I love these two. Oh, also, I just saw that my question will be answered. Okay. I love this one. Maybe it's the fact that, like, the face is kind of, like, blurred out. It looks very, like, disappointed. But I don't know, I like the, like, simple shading. Also here, the wings are much more, like, you know, glowy and holy. I think they could have left them like this instead of making them like this. And yeah, so I asked, is there also a female version for every path? And apparently there is. Apparently there is. So we have. Okay, can we? Of course, it doesn't. I was gonna say, can we talk about the parallel though? Male angel, full plate, charging into battle, ginormous wings. Like, even the halo is edgy. She, like, the tiniest sparrow wings. Like, ah, look, she's dancing in a field. So gentle and nice in her linen dress. Apparently she also lost her legs. 'Cause she doesn't have feet. I don't know why she cannot also have fucking full plate and a giant flaming sword. I'm very much in this case, especially for gender equality. Give the female angel armor and a sword, please, and thank you. Just saying, she deserves one. Especially since Softboy McGee in the game is a freaking male. All the women are freaking badass. Let's not dwell too much on it. Let's see. What do we have here? This one looked like she was fainting. She's like, the power is so much. No, okay, I'm glad they didn't go with this. It's a great drawing. It just seems like either she's fainting or she's like, dude, I have a headache. It's all so much. This one is relatively close to what we ended up with. Hello, Salo. Yeah, this is like relatively close to what we ended up with. Also, these two small wings. Like small wings. But in none of these she wears armor. Just saying. Kind of BS. This one is like very Mother Teresa, you know, like she's the holy person. Look at her. All of that. You know. It's very intentional in my opinion. Like I'm glad they didn't go for this. Oh, but here she would have feet. So, you know, we like missed out on feet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at the progression. So I think here they just played around with the halos, no? Cause like that's the main difference. I like the weird lava one. It does look a bit like a hat. Like she's wearing a jellyfish. It does look a tiny bit like she's wearing a jellyfish. Okay, wait. I will have to check something because I think I just noticed another pretty big difference between the gendered versions. Yes. Look at her eyes. She's just an ASMR. Or like someone who gained wings from a feet. Like she can just be a normal ass ASMR who took the feet for the wings and got a halo. He got like mega spike halo, the glowing eyes of justice, flaming sword of doom. She got like linen. I guess she gets to be more comfortable than him, but like, give her a sword if she wants to. You know, just saying, like, just give her a sword. Okay. Let's see. Maybe there's more quality with the demons because that's what's next. Hell yeah, brother! Look at her. Okay, she's rad. Now that's a demoness. Okay. Damn. Okay. She has like very fantasy-like armor. Cool wings, slit eyes. What does the demon get armor? I don't know. I'm not complaining though. Her armor looks almost like it's alive. This is great. This is so cool. Like sick tail with like a tail knife. Hell yeah. She's rad. Wait, what's the text? When it seems like heaven has abandoned you, a bit of abyssal rage might become the secret weapon that could finally bring victory to the Crusaders. Okay, also there's this tiniest smirk on her face. I love it. Okay, did they either they didn't at all have to go through any stages, or they were just like, yeah, no, the eyes were much more important of a detail. But look at this sketch. God. Amazing. Yeah, and then they had like different ideas for the eyes and for the like jewelry. So here the like pupils are almost not visible. Here, Joe, like, for some reason, this makes her look almost pouty. Like she's blowing, like about to blow bubblegum. I'm not even sure if I like these eyes over these. The horns are neat. Kind of weirdly placed. I feel this one feels like it's shifted. It could be worse. But yeah, she got like the simpler necklace. Neat, gravity resisting, what's it called? Earrings. Well, I mean, hey, if you're a demon, might as well just say fuck it to gravity as well. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is there. But it is. Maybe it's a smudge. I don't know. What did they change? What? I mean, the details changed. Maybe this is more like normal progression. Because the eyes got a pupil. This looks very cool, though. Oh, she got some jewelry on the thingies. Oh, the hands changed a bit, because this one is more in a claw now. Yeah, look at this, like... Damn. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's have a look at the male demon. Boo boo doo boo doo boo doo. I think I've seen this one before. It's still hilarious. It's just a sexy woman with horns, wings, and tails. It's just a woman with sparrow wings. It's just a guy with wings and a halo and a flaming sword. It's not even human. It's just a demon. Who looks like... He's like... Who's like, I could wear armor, but like... What if I don't wanna? Like, I mean, he's wearing armor. It looks more like he was like born into it. You know, like when he hatched as a little demon, he was like, the fuck is this? What's this loincloth? Sick tail though. I like the tail. This so he can kick someone against the chin. But yeah, this head has nothing to do with humanoid. At all. It's hilarious. It's no wonder that the like female demons are just like, yeah, but like, what if we don't fuck like male demons? Like, what if we instead just like fuck like mortals. I'd say, like, I don't know, he, like, lost his nose, doesn't have lips. Like, mate, the fuck is... Jeez. That's not good for cuddling. Nothing of this is good for cuddling. I'm just saying. The only good thing you have is you're probably quite, like, warm. Anyways, let's look at pose ideas. This looks very animalistic, the two. This could have worked, which is, like, kind of close to, like, where it is, yeah. I went for, like, almost a mixture between 1 and 3. Honestly, with all these changes, I feel like I almost would have preferred hoofs. Might as well go for the hoofs. Because, like, I don't know, this feels weird. I feel it's not necessary. Oh, also, jeez, look at the horn. These horns are like, damn. But yeah, like even less like just mouth. I like the options. Mind, they're like really cool, but but yeah, it feels a bit weird for like the male demon to just be like full on transformation. What do you even kick out? Like, okay, so let's see. As a lich, you kick out what's the paladin leaves, which makes sense. And then I guess, in my case, I somehow killed Sausage and his brother. I assume as an angel, Camellia might leave. I feel she might not agree with an angel. With the demon, I think it's either... Well, Regil probably isn't a fan. So I would guess Regil. Or still, the paladin. Would be my guess. Only one way to find out. Gotta play all of them. But yeah, it's neat. It's neat. Okay, there we go. Aeon. See, this one still makes sense. It's still a humanoid form. Also, I'm not sure if this is the male or the female version. I don't know if they make a difference. Aeon. This protector of balance aspires to restore cosmic justice. Is there a cost too high for such a goal? And can a mere mortal achieve the kind of perfection such a feat would require? Okay. I love the Aeon design. I like the thematical idea behind the Aeon as well. They're just space. They are order. They are balance. Who could leave with Aeon? I mean, either it could be Wojif, or it's Camellia again. So those are two I could imagine leave if you follow the path of, like, law. Or is there anyone, like, fully chaotic? I don't think Darren was chaotic. I think he was, like, neutral weevil or something. I don't know. Anyways, I like this design. I love how they apparently like went through four different poses and just like rendered all of them. But I also feel like they didn't draw the space. They just took a picture of space. Which isn't a diss. It's just, let's be fair, you didn't draw this. Especially since this is a cutout here. Yeah. This is cool. I like it. I like space, so this is a win. You know. This is good. Hey, this swarm that walks. Yeah, okay. So there's an hello Exapol. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the. Why did I not hear a sound from the alert? There was apparently there was some sound. It just was very quiet. It feel like. Huh. Huh. I should have been able to hear it. Yeah, well, I saw it, so that is what matters. I hope you've been well. I hope the weather, especially over the weekend, has not made you or your brain melt, or boil, or prepared it in any other way that a brain should not be prepared. Welcome in, welcome in. Not fully, not yet. Yeah, there's still, like, at least 2 months where the temperature can get, like, fully fucked up. Because let's be fair, the usually most difficult months are July and August. Let's see. The swarm that walks. There are abominations that would make even a demon shudder. No longer mortal, the swarm is a being of pure hatred and insatiable hunger. Soon it will reach the heart of the world wound and make the demons rue the day they opened it. Before the summer's over, Hannibal Lecter will have a feast on me. He's like, slow-cooked Exapol, just how I love it. And then, I forgot his name, like Heath Ledger? No, that's someone else. That one person that played Hannibal Lecter does this like, I don't know, he did a like sound for like Silence of the Lambs. Like became like famous for him. Sir Anthony Hopkins, if that's his name. I don't know, I'm horrible with names. Let's have a look at the options that they went through. So, that's a bit too close. There we go. Back. So they went with this. This one I feel all of them are still too human almost, if that makes sense. They're like too tame. A few they could have gone for more. This one just feels like Batman. This is a Batman pose with the angle. This one, I don't know. Like this one at least is like the wandering. Like I guess this is like walks best out of the three. But overall, I'm like, Still, very cool design. I love it. I love bug-related designs and things. Devil! I'm going for this one in a private run. Very, very slowly. You're legally only allowed to assume the Batman pose if you are stinking rich. If you eat everyone, you are filthy rich. The swarm that walks eats everyone, I assume. So, you know, you make a lot of money, would be my assumption. Filthy rich not equals rich in film. What do you mean? That's definitely how it goes, right? Let's have a look at the devil. God, that's that's a statement. Whoever drew this, they had a day, and it was a good one. The devil, please sign the contract here. Great. Congratulations, you have joined the most lucrative enterprise in the whole multiverse. With Hell's power on your side, these demonic pests from the abyss stand no chance whatsoever. You've made some valuable allies today. Just be careful not to disappoint them. The price of failure is always high. He better doesn't have like sleep on his side. Oh god, yeah. You pointed them out, was like, oh jeebus. Yeah, he's just like, whew. God. But hey, at least when he's standing next to you in like the metro, you can use his horns as like to hold on to. He'd also have to pay attention. I bet he can hide his own walking kipper. Oh my god, maybe. Or he puts like sugar cane on it. Not sugar cane. Candy floss on it. And can just like pluck it off. Then again, kids would definitely put toilet paper on this. Damn kids. But yeah, that's a good evil. You know, got the goatee and everything. He's very much like, yes, do sign the contract. Why don't you? Let's see what options we had, because I did see we had options. Imagine the devil being foiled by them damn kids and their toilet paper. Yeah. Like ruler of the nine hells, all the good stuff, but then foiled by children. That would indeed be very unfortunate. Let's have a look. Okay. Can we just? How are all these options just absolutely amazing? This one is the power pose from the front, right? Like that they went with. They're just like, well, it's just business. Well, also very much like, I'm in the power position. This one, okay, it's a bit difficult sometimes to like make like sense out of the sketch. I think these are the wings. I like the horns in the third one best, right? They're like not straight. They're just like kind of whoop 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 whoop. Though I don't know where they come out of the side, as if they got impaled by him. Like, this one is just someone made a like bow out of a horn and they just like sort of rammed it through this one's head. And it was like, well, you know, might as well keep him. But yeah, these are nice. I think so. This one is more the like during a business meeting. This is like when you have to ask him a favor. And he's just like, of course I can help you. All you gotta do is sign the contract. Oh, don't mind reading it. You have no choice anyways. And this is him going like, you wish to write a contract. You think you have something to offer to me? The middle one is about to condemn you to be skinned alive. Yeah, he's like, I don't know what to do with you yet. Flail and then skin, or skin and then flail? Maybe both. We can split it in the middle. Yes. It shall be done, so I think I decided. Off with you now. I don't got all day. But yeah, this, especially with the fire, very nice. Though I feel fire around, like, you know, paper contracts, they must have really good, like, really good, like, paper. I don't know, it's just like the position, the like seat, the fact that, like, you know, the wings kind of like surround and like frame him. This is great. I like this one. This a good one. Oh, let's see. Who are you? It's not paper, it's parchment out of flailed human skin. Ah. Who are you? Are you the female devil? Is that the idea? Wait. Sorry, I heard a 4-part lore video of Trench Crusade. I am ruined. No, don't worry about it. All good, all good. We love our nerds here. I think this is supposed to be the devil. But female one? Sadly, they don't tell me. Let's have a look at the options. Boop, 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 boop. looks very tame. Like, can we look at this one? Why does she look so shocked? She's like, huh? You? What the fuck? There's a mouse. Too good. I love this face. This face is amazing. This one is very, like, commanding, but, like, also it doesn't quite fit. I mean, to be fair, again, like, yeah, if this is supposed to be the devil but in female, I'm slightly disappointed. This one is the one they chose, and I don't get it. I'm too stupid to get it. Like, what's he supposed to do? Just pointing somewhere? I don't know. Why she look so friendly? She looks too friendly. That's my problem with the whole situation. Yeah, more like a demonized paladin or cleric. Yeah, 100%. Like, okay, look at this guy. He's like, you will have to sign the contract, or you will be doomed. And then there's her. She's like, 4 words, I guess. Or, well, you know, I turn up the volume by a degree. Wahahaha. he fucking like scams you into owning everything you own. She seems to be the kind of person who's like, I'm so evil. I cut holes into your socks where your big toe is. You know, like that's inconvenience versus like actual evil. I feel so mean. Why is her head on fire? I think it's supposed to be like a fire crown or something. Begone, treacherous agent of heaven. I said begone. I said go away or I call dad. Yeah, I don't know why she gets the like flaming halo. It doesn't really make sense. I don't know. But the devil lawyer didn't get a crown. He didn't need to. No, but his house is on fire instead. He got badass wings. She got like, I mean, she got like big wings, but like, I feel even if you compare the wings, they like feel lackluster on her. Her horns make more sense. That her horns are much more reasonable than his. Just I got impaled. Though I mean, I don't know. Like it frames him more. I feel she also cannot quite sleep on the side. So, they have the same problem. She just looks like a tiefling cleric. Do tieflings get wings? God, I don't know. Maybe you can give them wings with like a feet? I'm not 100% certain right now. But yeah, I definitely see it. Dragon! When you decide being a human is boring, just turn dragon. The noblest of mortal creatures. The metallic dragon that served as the guardian of humanity since time immemorial. They are a force of mercy, capable of healing and redeeming even the most wayward of souls. What do we decide? Haha. so the thing is, so I made a list of like if I want to play this game and what class to go with what mythic path. For dragon, apparently I wrote down barbarian. So it's like, the most noble of mortal creatures. Smart decision because now we cannot complain about the gendered picture. Yeah, that one too. Yeah, just turn dragon. Boom. No more, no more gender. Easy. But yeah, noble force of mercy, capable of healing, redeeming, and then just being a barbarian, rushing in, bonking everyone over the head. Just the way the golden dragon does. Let's have a look. Azata, when you become a fairy. A champion of liberation. The Azata acts spontaneously, here and now, no matter what the higher-ups think. The generals have been losing this war. Maybe the dreamer can win it. Maybe that's the dragon idea of having a holiday where you can just let it all out. Oh my god, one of those rage rooms where you can just smash things and it's just like, oh, you're like, oh no, just go out there. Go out in the world, friend. Go smash things. It's demons. Demons are the things. But yeah, I mean, you know, is fairy-like design, very pretty. I don't know how well a like dress like this does on the battlefield, but I'm not gonna complain. Let's also they get a dragon. They get a mini dragon. Just saying. Let's look at the poses. So, thing is, I don't know much about Azata. They could have probably even make them look more jovial, but I guess they gave them like little butterflies. When you said fairy design, how tall are they? I mean, I assume they're still like normal humans. Like, I mean, there's like a trunk or big branch in the like background, so seems to be just normal human. Which is, you know, just when I say like fairy-like designs, I mean more like, you know, the wings and stuff. Like, you know, like translucent kind of butterfly wings. Like naturey magic kind of. Yeah, this I think would have looked too stern. I think I liked what they did with her eyes. Like, you know, different, but not, you know, like. Yeah, these I think would have been. This one could have. This one feels too. Oh no, this is clenched. You know, I feel like these would have been too aggressive looking for like a spontaneous like person. I don't know. Yeah, I get it. My first thought where we yeah fits into your paw. Oh no, I definitely did it. It didn't look like it. Yeah. Oh, this is the dragon you get, Aivu. This little playful dragon is the first of the Azata's allies. Aivu is curious and naive like a child, but anyone who tries to harm her friends will learn that her deadly breath is no toy. Yeah, so okay, a playful dragon. So these ones here wouldn't have worked. These are like evil dragon faces. These are like evil, conniving, like planning dragon faces, if anything. This is like, yeah, I think this works. Like, I like that the mouth is slightly open. It gives it like a curious look. Big eyes, like high eyebrow or like higher eyebrows. Here you have like a lot of just like lowered eyebrows or like deep set eyes. I don't know. Maybe they just playful burn your face off. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe. It's possible. Huh. But also interesting, apparently there's no male Azata, or they just don't share the art with us. I don't know. Because next, we get the Trickster, for whom there must be a male version, because this is just a female one. It's weird. It's interesting. Um, A force of chaos, mocking and pranking their way through the war, eager to turn the whole crusade into the biggest joke in history. Reality itself can't resist their sense of humor. It's a weird, it's a weird one. It's one of those weird kind of paths. It's a wild idea. Yeah, it's like very much the I'll make a joke out of everything and the world just plays along. Um, I don't get the hammer and everything. I get the idea of like this, but guess they went for like kind of this idea and then they like tweaked it. Yeah, I think this one wouldn't have worked as well, maybe. They very much wanted to have this like demon pinata. This one doesn't like scream trickster. This one is someone who you do not want to meet in the back alley. I think this one could have maybe even worked better. Oh my god, yeah. Especially since there's a fucking body just lying there and it's not quite clear whether they're dead or just drunk. But they went with this one. And just, like we're like, oh, I guess we give her hammer. Oh, there's someone in the background who's laying there. The whole thing started off with a pinata, and then they needed a character for it. It does feel a bit like it, yeah. Oh yeah, there's just a brawl going on. This guy is just laying there. This guy's getting his face dunked in like cake. Okay. I mean, yeah. I heard it's a good I heard it's a good path, just because you get like a bunch of stuff, but um yeah. It feels very much like the joke path. I mean, it's called the trickster. So. Lich, we went for this one. Some might recognize this. The Lich needs no allies, only obedient servants with unbeating hearts. Those who dare question their methods will soon rejoin their army on new terms. And never ask any questions again. You get a bunch of effective perks, but I quit because all you end up doing is pretty cruelty. Oh, it's petty cruelty. Ah, yay. Certainly sounds interesting for when you're side of the conventional. Yeah, if you're sick of the conventional fantasy stuff, I can read. Let's see. What did we ended up with? I mean, we ended up with this, where they even get a sword, which is fair. You can technically be a lich who, you know, God, you could be a magus lich or something and like punch people with like finger of death. And again, I don't know. I feel magus works weird in this game, or maybe I just haven't figured it out yet. But I do like this, like mythic power, like I have a staff and everything. Very, very nice, very nice. Let's have a look what we have here. A much more focus on the spell casting and these ones. This one looks more like a cultist, I feel. Historically, swords are more signs of power than weapons of war, so everyone... Yeah. Even the frail lich. Yeah. And I mean, it does look more ornamental, let's be fair. Like big gem, weird guard. It's very decorated. And again, so does half of the armor. Who needs an elbow spike? Well, you know, it looks cool. Like, let's not question it, right? Come on, move. Yeah, this one looks a bit more like a cultist. This looks like an experiment. I like this one. This one more like channeling. This looks more like a screenshot from a cutscene, I feel like. Like, it's not bad, it's just, I don't know. I don't know, the first one doesn't do it for me. I feel they could have done one with like Scalabobs in the background, maybe. You know, with where he like raises an undead or something like that. That could have been interesting. But no, we don't do that apparently. We don't do that here. There we go. Oh, all our undead, the undead regiment. The first one looks more zombie-like. Yeah, I guess. But it might just be the sketch part that makes it look like there's still flesh on there. Let's see. Bono. They will follow the Lich to the end of the world, no matter how vile their path of damnation may be. No, we ain't gonna do that. Huh, interesting though. How they just make it fully unreadable, huh? The skeletal champion, eager to die again and again to protect its master. Bono did a very good job, especially after we respec and he actually had some some AC and not just one dex. Delamere, the lost preacher. Staunton Vane, the twice fallen paladin. We'll go back, but first let's read all of them. Golfrey, the immortal queen, turned into an undead servant. Sire, the knight of despair. Castiglier, the captor turned captive. Okay. I mean, you know, Bono. For a skeletal champion, I feel they made him look a bit too much like just your random ass skeleton. You know, he looks like just another one in the army. He's supposed to be a champion. Make him look and feel like a champion. You know, just saying. Delamere. I mean, she starts with equipment that she cannot wear anymore because she's no longer good, if I remember correctly, or neutral. Also, she's like one of many archers. Like, if that's your champion, you'd be a poor lich, cannot afford a new plate armor, right? Also, this is like thin as tin. Like, this is just a tin can. But yeah, like who's like an archer? So there's Lan. There's Aru Shale. There's her. If you do not have LAN, there's always cat lady, cat spider. I forgot her name. Yeah, I don't know. But then again, I was, I think, generally like mostly disappointed in like their the like companions. Staunton Vane, yeah, let's not talk about him. I think we made him passable with like Vital Strike and Cleave, but also we only used him like twice. Because the state in which they give him to you is just miserable. Is Golfrey, the Model Queen? Yeah, you get her for a tiny bit and then they turn her into a bard. Which I don't know if bard makes sense. Especially a bard that's like specialized, if I remember correctly, in like heavy crossbows, which is even more like what? If you don't know what to do with her, make her, I don't know, make her a fighter or inquisitor or something. Just saying. Also very wild arc. I mean, I like that you get her and can just be like, okay, well you failed as a queen. Now rise. Start hating your god. Because she betrayed you and left you to die. And well, meanwhile I'll pick you up. But yeah, I mean, I liked her arc because as an evil character, you know, she starts off with being like, "Oh, you're so like, you know, like let me help you. Like, let's be friends. Like, I will totally like do like what you want, and like you're the commander. I'm just here to observe." And then you like want to do an evil thing, and she's like, "Yeah, no, we ain't gonna do that." And you're like, "Oh, but mom." And she's like, "No," and you know, then she becomes very jealous, kicks you into the abyss, and is like, bibbidi bobbidi boo, to the abyss with you. All of yours is now mine. And then she dies because she sucks. And she hadn't realized it in the like 100 years of crusading. Sire, that one I liked. I loved Sire, who's just a cavalier who you like poke that long with like, haha, look, we killed your apprentice. Haha, look, we're evil. You would never dare to do anything against him. Then he does something against us, and we murder his face, and then we're just like, you know what? Just to add like insult to injury, we also raise you as an undead. The thing you hate. Uh, Great, love it. That was great. Castellar, I do not remember where we got him. I think we found him in some place. Captor turned captive. Yeah, I in the mines. Wait, what mines? In the abyss? Or what mines? Wait, what? I just know that he was a cool Castellar, at least looks properly evil. Yeah, he's like proper evil, you know, minion. Act 4 in the weird gem mines after the ship trip. I vaguely remember, yeah. Oh yeah. You get him relatively late. He's like, you know, dual wielding with scimitars, and you again, it feels kind of weird that they keep giving you people with like here we have people who will take your equipment that you definitely haven't sold by now. It's like, excuse me, what? What do you mean that I haven't sold yet? Of course I've sold all the scimitars because I've not had a use for it. Yes, I've sold all the bard shit because I've not have gotten a bard since like Act 1. Anyways, like, it's cool. It's cool. I like him. Just character design wise. Let's look at the classes. Ooh. Look at this. It's classes. Bam, bam, bam. We have the Cavalier. These mounted warriors are also skilled commanders, eager to lead their comrades to victory. I mean, like what? It's the like base armor, right? Like the base outfit. Which is like, yeah, very like militaristic, kept. But nothing too wild, I feel. Like it's like, you know, bracers, shoulders, things like knee thingies, like a tabard, which by the way a word I would have probably never learned outside of gaming, because God forbid. But yeah, I like it. It's like good. It works. Hunter. Accompanied by faithful animal companions, hunters skillfully wield weapons as well as druidic magic to protect Golarian's nature. Yeah, and they look just like that. They're trappers, they're hunters. This one looks a bit too much. Like, same here, this is more militaristic. Yeah, it's just, you know, here they remove the pelts. It's just like, you know, some pelts, some like game there, which I think works better. So yeah, I approve. What changes did they do here? Yeah, this is more. This is very simple. That trash panel on the girdle kind of kills me. Just, you know, like when you like need, you know, you just showing it off. Just, you know, like put it there for drying, I guess. Also, who says that it's dead? Maybe it just likes hanging out there. Hello, Bram. Long time no see. Has my favorite Pathfinder player from Berlin been? I've been good. I've been good mostly. I mean, I've been to 2 cons. I've returned last week, but I was very exhausted. And like post-con depression kind of hit, which made my mood and my emotions just kind of like basement walls above that. So I didn't want to stream because didn't feel right. Instead, we're streaming more this week. So like for those who haven't noticed yet, it is Monday and we're streaming. A reason for that is tomorrow, normal day of streaming, I will be at an auto concert. Overly specific statement. Do you have another even more favorite Pathfinder player outside Berlin? True. Um ba, 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 ba. Thank you, Exable. Jesus Christ. It's very kind of you. That's not the one I chose, was it? I don't know. What was I talking about? I like this. This good design. Let's have a look. Arcanists. Arcanists combine the inner potency of sorcerers with the deep learning of wizards. Then top it off with some special signature tricks for the most effective spellcasting. They're magic nerds who take it a bit too far sometimes, maybe. So they get like robes, kind of Assassin's Creed-like, if you ask me, which I think is mainly just the Assassin's Creed game. Like, kind of made this hood their thing. But yeah, it's like, you know, like long sleeves, kind of skin tight-ish. So it's like the ultimate glass cannon. Hell yeah. They're very much casters, and they love doing what they're doing. But they pack a punch, from what or they can, like, do weird magic shit. Yeah, I mean, it's a wizard, right? Has some potions maybe in here. It just works. It just works. What do we get next? The Shaman, the Blood Rager, and the Witch. Let's have a look at the Shaman first. I'm glad I didn't go with it. Are we going to come on with a naked alternative outfit? I mean, I assumed that was more for them to like play around with the belt design. I don't know why he doesn't wear a robe, but I mean, hey, you know, like when you're a wizard, you don't need to wear like clothes anyways. Beside for decency, I guess. So might as well only wear a belt. Yeah, with that many muscles, he can walk around like that, and all he likes, he has my vote. Yeah, like I love how he's like, yeah, dude, I wear this like high ass fucking belt. I gotta have my sextant, my compass, gotta have my like dingle dangles here, my like belts to keep my belt up, but like instead they just hang around because why not? Everything else, like, I don't need fucking clothes. I'm to be fair, who says the other robes are real? Not. Oh my god, I love that. Just low level illusion magic. Yeah, this is just the default Arcanist, and then they make you think they look like this. Keeps the cleaning, you know, bill smaller. Shaman. Talking to the spirits of with the spirits of the land, shamans can be unstoppable when the world itself is on their side. I appreciate that they got rid of the helmets. Because nothing against any cultures where helmets like that are a thing, but I don't know. I don't know about it. Is not what I would have preferred. Elks, I love how it just is like, you know, weird gray square, and elks just a lot of layers. You know, like some freedom, like some places are protected, I guess, like shoulder pauldrons. They're called pauldrons, not just shoulder pads. You know, like solid shoes for tracking through the wild, and then some knickknacks, you know, your pocket bone. I guess multiple knives, potentially. I don't know. The helmets look like they must have big neck muscles. I mean, depends on what they're made of, but yeah. I mean, this one could just be literally any religious hat. When in doubt. I mean, these are very religious hats. It's just, I don't really like them. The Witch. Drawing magical powers from pacts with forces unknown. Witches can sometimes unleash powers they don't fully understand themselves. Okay, here too we have one where it's just like I don't need clothes. I wear a belt, and as a cot piece, I wear the fucking hat of an animal. And then I have my chicken foot, my favorite plush, and you know some like fucking vials because why the heck not? and else I will just punch you if you look at me bad. Which, fair. But no, I think this is just for like, for the belt. This one is almost the same, just like more like more busy on the arms. I feel. And this almost like, even though this is just black and white, this looks a bit more leathery. I'll wear a belt and you can be happy I put it on. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. It's like, if I hear one word, I will take off the belt. Don't we all wear a decorative chicken foot on us? Yeah, I mean, you know. I do like though that, you know, that they keep their favorite plushies safe and like just on them on all time. Let's see. The Blood Rager. One of the few classes that actually, you know, like, where it would make sense for this to be the armor. The fury of a barbarian paired with the sorcerer's magic for a devastating combination. Okay. This is very... So this is either a gladiator, same with this. But then this could also be a tinkerer. Or like more steampunky. Like if these are all gears, this is definitely steampunk, just random tinkerer. All those outfits seem to center on the belt and then go from there. Listen, I mean, they are good belts. Look at this belt. This is a good belt. This too is more tribal, but then also somehow feels a bit tacky. So this is like post-apocalyptic, steampunk, technomancer. Yeah, I think they went... No. They went just like, this looks nice, but also, what if we get just straps, the Mad Max Yeah, this one is the Mad Max Barbarian, 100%. And the nipple. Look, he carries a burb around. Wears like just all the layers around his legs, but then is like, listen, I get hot very quickly, so all I'm wearing on my chest are 2 giant belts and part of my belt, which I respect that. You know, I'm not gonna question it. I'll just respect it. Let's see, what do we have here? Oracle. Ooh, my, okay. Here, too, we have the belt, except they had to include the underwear, because this belt is only partially as fancy as the other guys's. These divine... Someone on the design department really liked belts. What gives you the idea? These divine spellcasters do not follow any deity's teachings. Their powers are often as much a curse for them as a blessing. So, see here, the weird headgear does make sense. And somehow seems fitting. Now, do I agree with this one? This looks a bit weird. I think this one could have been fun, but also hiding the character's face kind of sucks, so... Ooh, this... I don't know if this would have been a, like, just male boob window, which... based. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad they went with more of this, like, kind of roby, ceremonial looking. Which is interesting, because they do not follow any deity's teaching and still look like they do. This guy definitely holds ceremonies, whether or not he wants to or not, I guess. Let's see, the Scald. Hey, look at that. There it is the belt. poets of the battlefield skulls inspire heroic rage in their allies and write the new verses in freshly spilled blood. I like the big horn. That's cool. I gotta like a big horn. And then, I mean, yeah, they're like battle bards, so making them kind of like tribal-esque looking with the pelts works. This, I think, looks too scholarly, almost. Same with this one. And this one is, this one just looks like a barbarian, maybe. Like the horn, I think the horn deserves to be that big. Not that tall. We all like a big horn. You know, they say size doesn't matter, but... Wait 1 second. And give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Who else do we have? The War Priest. War priests, unlike paladins, adhere not to the principles of law and goodness, but only to the teachings of the deity they serve. I'm sorry, give me a moment again. Okay. Here I am. This is interesting. So, true. Okay, yeah. No. I forgot that paladins in Pathfinder have to be lawful good. Which I guess the war priest was their way of being like, oh, you want to be a paladin of an evil god. Well, here you go. You can be a war priest. Because as a war priest, you can still be evil. And I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, it does just feel weird to be like, oh, like I'm a paladin of Asmodeus. I'm here to pluck flowers and help the innocent. Is like, I don't know if that works with me. You know? Oh, I'm a paladin of like Cool Thithon or whatever his name was. God of death and like whatever torture. But like, hey, you know, gotta save that mom, like to not get robbed. I don't know. So I like this. I've not looked much into them, but like I like their design. Again, great belt. You know, nice fabric thingy here. Just like, I mean, you know, everyone needs some pouches. You know, it's like useful. It's simple kept, but like there's like use in it, right? There's like, you know, bracers. There's like bracers there. It just depends on what you call law and goodness. Maybe killing little baby kittens is according to the law and considered good because kittens bring the plague. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. Especially because there's like literally spells. Like there is defined good and evil in like the Pathfinder universe. Else, you know, like how do you decide? You know, like if I kill only other murderers, does that make me a good person? I still killed people. Like, you know, I still murdered them. But wasn't it a good thing because they were murderers? So it's like this questionable logic in general. Oh, okay. They don't even go through all the classes. Okay, interesting choice. Yeah, the system needs some defined point. Yeah, I mean that's why there's, for example, like spells have tags, um, which define them as like this is an evil spell, this is a good spell. So, like, for example, stuff that, like, you know, that deals with the hells. Like, I know normal Pathfinder, not this game itself, has a spell that is like infernal healing or something. With which you, basically infuse someone or, like, use a drop of, like, a demon blood or whatever, to heal someone. I mean, they very much do have, like, unforgivable curses like Avada Kedavra. Yes, it's called Powered Kill. I'm not sure if I agree that it makes sense to make up distinct outfits for these smaller guys. Like, why do all oracles wear silly hats? I mean, yeah. I think it's more to, like, give a general idea. I don't know why they need all silly hats. Like, I guess that's why you can, like, decide not to wear a hat, no? I think you can decide not to have your hat shown. Um... So, I don't know. I get your point. It's because that's what you become when you wear a silly hat. Put a silly hat on, see the future. It's the law. Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at creatures. We really have to create monsters from scratch. Most of them already exist as colorful illustrations in Paizo's books. However, it takes a lot of work to turn a static 2D picture into a living 3D creature. We can't make do with something that only looks good. In one cool pose from a certain angle, our monsters needs to be well rounded and move in a believable way. Sometimes we've had to invent a fantastic creature's whole anatomy, from its skeleton to the exact way its fur grows. Now I'm intrigued. Ayo. Ayo. I forgot his name that we gave him, but, like, look, is a friend. Is a friend. Let's see. Gargantuan creatures. Demon Lord Discari. Also, can I just say, so cute, right? So adorable. I'm mildly disappointed that there weren't more big enemies. Like, towards the end, they became small again. Like, you would assume that you, like, fight your way up the ladder of, like, demons. But, like, beside the Balors, really, in the, like, groups towards the end, most of them were, like, medium to, like, at best large. And, like, none of the Demon Lord were, like, involved anymore. So, it felt kind of weird. Let's see. Discari. Look at him. Such a pretty, kissable mouth. I don't know, like, pretty scythe, just locust's body, you know, the usual. And then, I love how they, oh my god, so I just noticed this. They were like, yeah, so, like, people need to know how big this guy is. And put a guy next to him. They put a guy, isn't that Elden Ring enemy lore? The smaller the enemy, the more deadly they are. I've not played Elden Ring, but sounds about right. Isn't there, no, but, like, isn't there in Elden Ring the one dude who's, like, super big, but who, like, mastered gravity magic or some shit so he can still ride his tiny horse? That's, like, one of the bit of, like, Elden Ring lore that I know. That there's a dude who's just, like, massive, who rides this just normal sized horse. But yeah, look, it's just a small friend, and with small I mean like quite big. Something Star Scourge or so. I don't know. My brain wants to call him Radagast or something. Like maybe he starts with an R. Probably not even. I don't know. I'm not even sure if Radagast is a name from one of the Souls games. Or if I'm just making something up that sounds similar enough. Ooh, purple worm. Right, we did Ratata. Almost. Purple worm. Right, we did fight like some of them, I guess. Um, yeah. Radan. Radagast is Lord of the Rings. Close enough. Come on. Cut me some slack. Yeah, Ring is Ring. Elden Ring, Lord of the Rings. Anyways. I mean both have, yeah, indeed. So like Purple Worm, like, you know, quite common, very well known. And then we have huge creatures. There's the Treachery Demon Arashkagal theme. I don't quite know what the theme is for, but like, okay, I mean, is a Sphinx. Is just a revamped Sphinx, my dude. Oh wait, is it a Sphinx? No. Fuck. Wait. Is it a swing? Yeah, it's a Sphinx. It's just a Sphinx. I had to be like, wait, was it that one? Or is like there's too many similar looking ones. I guess it doesn't have a human face, so you know, makes it different enough. But might as well be. More of it. Something Egyptian for sure. That's where my knowledge ends. Go. I was a nerd for a good while. Like when I was, I don't know, teenager. I was really into like Egyptian lore. Like not lore. What's it called? Elder of the Rings, Lordy Rings, rah, mythology. That's the word. Um, mind, like still not like as much as some others probably were, but like, I liked it. I still do. I think it's like a really cool, mythology. Anyways, it. Oh, look, this one has 6 legs and a snake as a tail. That's neat. And there's Spooter Retriever in blue and with gems. Okay. Arboreal Regent. Yeah, I think we met like 1 or 2 of them, I guess. Please, please, Mr. Twitch. I can't. It's not my fault that this guy is naked. I will not linger on him. It's a boar demon. I don't want to look at him anyways. Black Dragon. Was it a black dragon we fought against? Anyone remember? We fought against a dragon when we got our mini dragon. It might have been a dragon, black dragon. Honestly, I don't remember. I take it as a personal offense that they used a picture of me for the board even. you know, I like your piercings though. You know, nice choice. It is kind of respectless though to just take your picture or like use your picture without apparently asking you. You know, it's none of my business. Was it Drending pretending to be an archaeologist interested in the dragon graveyard? Yeah. We've done that whole quest. And then there was a second dragon who was an evil dragon who was like, no, 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 give me the dragon egg. And we're like, but like, what if we just take the dragon egg? And then we just took the dragon egg. And was like, meh, okay. Exposed to have a leak live on Twitch. No. Devastator. Interesting that they're the same height, I guess. But yeah, that's a big lad. None of these look really useful. This thing has a shitty reach because like it's missing the handle. But you know, yeah. Imagine being that small and having to fight something this big. And all you have is a sword. Oh, to be fair, or magic. Let's see, what else? Umbral Dragon. Yeah, this guy is a smoker. You see that? Like, look at those spindly legs, coughing up like some vile things. I know, like, not looking good. There's probably like a half-rotten lung somewhere in this chest cavity. Is not nah, don't be like this, kids. This is who you send to be like, kids, this is what happens if you smoke. And by that we don't mean you turn into a dragon. Treachery demon. I love this design. I don't think I've ever seen them up close. Or if I did, I never paid enough attention, but like, this is fucking hilarious. They just shoved part of a man inside a demon's body and were like, you know what? Doesn't need a head. But we'll give you like 2 limbs and then you can hold a stick. But your other limbs are fucking massive. Crab claws. And like, you know, just very much, this looks like a gremlin Wolverine. It's I love this. Oh my god, you know what this is? This is Attack on Titan. This is like an Attack on Titan, where like the Titan forms around him. It just like, you know, it didn't quite work out that well. So this guy is the dude who was like, I'm gonna turn into a Titan, and then he like turned into this shit and was like, oh fuck, I'm stuck now. I might as well make the best out of it. And somehow he's the demon of treachery. Gotta love it. What else do we have? Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Ignore that. Pride Demon, Ereshkigal theme again is a snake, but like with 6 arms and multiple weapons. This is simple but like good design, you know. I feel most of these weapons do not quite work together. Like this, what the fuck even is this as a weapon? That looks very Slaanesh-y. I mean, Slaanesh is just based on, like, what, a Naga thing. So. And this is just one wrapped in mummy thing, so. But yeah, this weapon here, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That looks like some medieval, like, you know, either torture instrument or just medical instrument. You know how in sci-fi clone troops, the first few always come out a bit meh? That Attack on Titan one is that? Oh my god, yes. Yeah, but all those spikes on the weapon, yeah, I feel like they would just break off. Also, this looks like a Marvel weapon. What is that? And what are you supposed to do with this? I mean, this one is just a shitty designed sword, but like, you know, like, it's still a sword. This is either a sword as well, or a spear. This is a very short flail Morning Star, so, you know, like, This is, I don't know, maybe a sex toy for those who really are into pain. But this one, this could also be gaming console, like just a controller of the future. Just putting it out there. Could be. Anyways, let's look at something more pleasing. Let's look at the Muse Azata, because a demon looks horrible until you remember you have a shield and your sword is longer. Yeah. I like that you put a distinction between medieval torture device and a piece of medical apparatus from that era. Well, you know, it's very difficult to say sometimes which is which. Anyways, again, let's look at Pretty Woman, okay? So first of all, we gotta appreciate the tummy window. Plus points. 100%. Now, does any of this make any sense? This lady has wings, but it doesn't fucking matter because I feel like flying with wings that high when most likely, sorry lady, but your tail looks heavy as fuck. This is where the mass of the main mass of your body will be. And we're not even including the massive harp that you seem to carry around, which might be how she balances the weight out. Maybe she just carries the like harp up here, like, you know, just up top, and thus like kind of like calls her tail up, and then like, you know, just balances it. I feel for that. Then the wings are like a bit too tiny. Anyways, I mean it's magic, so who cares? Anyways, Pretty Woman, I appreciate. Thank you, game, for giving me. When she flies, her little wings go crazy, but she drags the tail still on the ground. The shittiest flight of it all. Just barely above ground. Yeah. Okay, and we go back to shitty looking assholes. Okay. So we got an ash dragon, an ash giant, who looks like he really should have seen the doctor a long time ago. A dragonfly, but with a super thick tail. I mean, but like that's the thing. Like dragonflies are masters in the air. She looks like she's wouldn't be. Like not at all. Weirdly fitting. Really? I don't know. Hmm. I know. Yeah. I mean, oh my god. Wait. This guy looks like he could be part of Sin City, the movie. Anyone else see it? Just, you know, there's weird people there. Like, you know, he like either that or part of I mean, either also Mad Max, but I feel not really, or like something cyberpunky, like Cyberpunk Shadowrun. It was a long time ago I saw it. That's fair. It's been also a while since I've seen it. I just know that at first I was like, huh, this is a weird like detective noir movie. I'll have to take your word for it. And then suddenly it became wilder and wilder with the second. Was like, I have no clue anymore what is happening. Anyways, what do we have? Death Demon? I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, there's like four knives. The toenails are very much probably daggers. And then, I mean, yeah, probably brings death. I'd assume as much. See, the Balor is even huge. The Balor is only huge. The Balor, like, I don't know why they do not put Balor here because this is Balor. This is not a fire demon. What the fuck? They're not even that big. How did I do that? How did I... What? I copied his... Wait, what? Huh. Nope. I guess this just floats around here and I don't know why. Why? Okay. Oh, I don't want to add a comment. Like, he's as big, like, yeah, sure, as a dragon. No, not even as a dragon. He's smaller than a dragon. He's smaller than this guy. He's smaller than, like, you know, budget Attack on Titans. He was supposed to be one of those tiny fire. No, he's still large. But large means he's the size of a horse. You know, like large can mean a lot of things. Like this is sad. Even this is small. Anyways, wow, I could make some jokes here, but I shouldn't. Do it. Do it, I dare you. Also, this is a rotisserie chicken that was A, put on the rotisserie alive, and B, never taken down. I'm not making hung like a horse jokes, or that would be weird, right? You think he's hung like a horse? You think so? I mean, he does have like his belt flap thing is like quite long. Definitely. All monsters are. Alright. What if like, do you think he's like, large can mean a lot of things? Words of your last random hookup. So do you think demons though are like reptiles where, you know, they have their penises inside, or do they just like leave them hanging? Because this guy for sure doesn't, unless, you know, there's not much going on. How do you know lizards have it inside? I've had both lizards and snakes, and I was a reptile nerd as a teenager. That's how. Also, I feel it's almost common knowledge. Oh, okay. Also, I follow a fellow called who draws like lizard folk art. Look, if a wasp was this big, you'd run. Also, thank you, Exapo. As I talk about BBs. Yeah. Anyways, rotisserie chicken. Hippogriff is a burp. Is our chicken. It's because of your pee talk. Wait, did Hippo... I think Incubus would have had outside. I mean, maybe. Oh god, so... I know... So, for those of you who have seen or played Persona, there is the demon or the creature Incubus, I think even they're also called. And they just have like their dicks out, like raging boner. And I know like one person of whom I watched like a clip of playing it. They thought it was, I think, just a knife or something. Yeah, raging boner in Persona. Maybe I need to play. I mean, one of the highest like one of the highest ranked creatures or summons or personas you can have is just a penis chariot. And I don't know why it exists. Like it's just straight up a war chariot with a massive dick on it. I don't know why it exists. Uh, it is very silly. Yeah, I know it exists even as a statue. Like you can have it like as a figure. Is that a chariot in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Yeah. Uh, okay. Anyways, back to Pathfinder. Did hippogriffs always have horse backs? I keep forgetting which they're like mixed with. Because I know there's also the one where there's like part lion. Which one are those again? Because there's griffins. Never mind. So hippogriff is... No, not chimera. Chimera is different yet again. Yeah, there's the griffin, which is, I think, part lion, part eagle. And then we have the hippogriff, which is like horse eagle thing. Yeah, and then there's the chimera, which is usually depicted as a part lion, part dragon, part goat, part scorpion. Sometimes even part snake, depending on like who designed it in the moment. I mean, chimera can literally be just like part anything, because that's the deal with them. But yeah, it's like chimera, at least in D&D, is goat head, dragon head, lion head. I think a lion's body. I'm not sure. A scorpion tail, and maybe I think a snake tail, or I'm confusing it with some other creature. But chimeras are fucking wild. Anyways, let's have a look. We have minotaurs. I don't quite know why they were like, you need to see two of them, because who ever heard of minotaurs? But I guess one of them is more on fire than the other, so... I don't know. Red ones, white ones. Yeah, I guess. Like, okay. Yeah, like these horns. Horns are cool. What else do we have? We have Apocalypse Locust. Okay. Yeah, see, like, this might be his penis pouch. Just saying. Then again, I don't feel like... Maybe it's the tail. Anyways, we should not talk about that, maybe. This guy is not a hugger, I feel like. Maybe it's hidden in the tail. No, maybe. Also good. Yeah. Yeah, possible. Or this whole thing here just like pops open and just like flops out, you know, just like massive dong, just out of the like stomach cavity. It's all just dick in there, just rolled up like a garden hose. Yeah, you know. So do we assume those demons just reproduce naturally? I don't know. I I mean, incubi are a thing and succubi as well, so they can have sex. Just because you have, you know, reproductive organs doesn't mean that you need to use them for reproduction. You know? Maybe they're just there. I mean, they got fucking nipples half the time. Like, wait, here. No, you're not here. Here, see? He got fucking nipples. They got a belly button. So I guess they get born. I don't know, just saying. Just putting it out there. Anyways, let's have a look at this guy. He needs to work on his posture. I say, while also not sitting with the greatest posture. I like his design. His design is super cool. I love this. He could have had like 2 more arms here. Like on this level, maybe. But incubi and succubi need them to seduce. Who the heck is your locust seducing? I don't fucking know. Also, do you need a dick to seduce someone as an incubus? Maybe I've been doing it wrong, but I feel like just showing my penis to someone doesn't seduce them. If anything, it like puts me to jail. It helped probably. Maybe, like, I feel if you're at that point, it's crazy to think that a part of population thinks men are obsessed with penises. I mean, most are with at least one their own, so you know. I'd say it's not fully wrong. You know, there's always outliers, but like I feel most guys are like, well, I mean, we did talk about them to some length, yeah. We somehow keep coming back to that. Anyways, this guy, bad posture, amazing design, love it. Ha, length. Hell yeah, we're all adults here. Um. But yeah, I like this design. Very neat. Like, you know, it's simple. I like his eyebrow game. It's on point. I'm a sucker of these. For those who have like seen Kaiju Sugo art, like the like work in progress. You know that like this is kind of what I'll have. So hell yeah. Ooh, Vescavor Queen. Look at her. I'm not even sure what the fuck I'm looking at. She should not be able to fly. I'm not sure if these are legs or like nipples with spikes. This is just horrifying. Are those pins? I don't know. I don't know, mate. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Like, this is just Jesus. This is properly horrifying. Anyways, let's go away from there. Look at this guy. He almost. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This guy. I don't know. I think that thing flies because gravity is scared of it. The ground is just like, nah, mate, you ain't touching me. the ground just repels the Mescavor Queen. It's like, no, we ain't gonna do that. you know. No, you stay away from me. Imagine you're so ugly, the ground just repels you away. What else to say? Fuck off. Die in hell. Yeah. 100%. Anyways, so this guy reminds me a bit of the hyenas from Lion King. If you just look at the face, just like, I don't know, there's something in that non-really existing expression that kind of gives me, you know, like, about to laugh at something that's very much not funny, just for the sake of laughing vibe. So this is very epic music. Like, what the fuck is this music? Like, this is succumbing to rage because we're just listening to the game's audio, the soundtrack. I mean. Anyways, I mean, simple, cool, neat design, right? Like chicken feet hands, like just male torso. Because when in doubt, just use human. Human, the most horrifying of creatures. Give it a tail, give it wings, give it fucking all the hair down the back, and then a beak. Then a beak. Medium. So these are human-sized. So this guy forgot to put on his, like, suit. Hello, Reeve. Hello, hello. We're looking at art. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. This guy forgot to put on his skin after he woke up, and then he was like, no, that was definitely on purpose. This is just how my people look. Human-sized. Human. With a spear. Yeah. Thank you, Exapol. Doing good? Relaxing after spooks? Ooh. What you spook? What are these? These are demons. So this is the art book for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and we're just looking through it, making stupid comments, and I guess also talking about whether or not, like, demons have dicks or not. Like, like in between, whenever it might come up or not. Anyways, this guy definitely doesn't have anything anymore because there's nothing to hide, so this guy sucks. Sucks to be him. I guess if you're made out of blood mainly, and make your blood look like muscles, you know, you do you, dude. Slaver demon? I mean, honestly, I like the design. It's very Diablo. It's very Diablo-esque. Look, he even got a belt. Slaver looks like Asylum Demon from Dark Souls. But if he lost weight, his main enemy? Lemons. This is also like, I don't know, mosquitoes. Salt. Oh my god, I just know. Oh, wait. Going back to the Blot Demon real quick. So it doesn't have any hair, but instead was like, you know, I cannot grow hair because I have no skin. How about instead, I just grow my horn outwards? The spooks was from Amnesia, the bunker. It's kind of like last year. God, was it last year or 2 years ago already? I know that I watched someone or multiple people play it. Um. Oh, poor baby. Look at him. He's so tired. Oh no. Okay, so this is a, like, Man in Black situation. He's not even angry. He's just fucking tired and overworked. Look at those bags under the eyes, and he's just yawning. But looking at these horns, you cannot sleep. Someone give him a raise. Poor dude. Like, how do you sleep with horns like these? You have to sleep while sitting. And even that sucks, because look at that. How do you sit? I guess you'd need a massage, like, one, and even that one you'd break. You know, one with this hole in the mattress. Actually, he's working at a game company, and they have crunch time. Oh no. Yeah, he just got told, like, dude, so, like, we promised the fans, like, an early access version, like, 2 weeks in advance. Like, boss, we just told you we need an extra month. Like, yeah, but, like, can't you just release the game, like, 2 weeks before the already early deadline? It's like, no, we can't. All right, I'll believe in you. You've got this. It's like, I told you no. It's like, I believe in you. Just, you know, stay a bit longer. Maybe. I like the weekends. Actually, Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Now this is someone's OC. And at the end of the day, they throw a pizza party. Yeah, with like 2 pizzas for the whole team. And their margarita. Because like, sorry, like budget cuts, couldn't afford. Couldn't afford the pepperoni. Anyways, this guy had the profits of the company in the millions. Of course. There's so much to unpack with this guy. I, so he has this this fur what's it called? Um collar. But it seems to be part of him. He's a rebel, so he wears a bunch of spikes. He got 4 arms and wings because he's cool like that. Meaning he got double packs. Because let's be fair, that's how it works. He's still got a 6-pack. And then because, you know, he's not a monster, right? He's a death snatcher, not a, you know, like whatever. He wears pants. But they have to be torn because he's a rebel. And more spikes. And then like a snake-like almost tail, but like with, I don't know if that is like a venom sac. It might be. Or to circle back, maybe that's his dick. Just saying. Maybe he's just flaunting it. Anyways, look at him. He's got it all. At least he wears pants. More human than most of what we saw so far. Yep. Yep, indeed. Anyways, I will just pretend no one probably have seen it. Or heard what I just said. Anyways, Demon Lilitu Arish Gagalthi, meaning they are kind of like Egyptian themed, and they're the ladies where they just put plaster over the eyes. Now this is a shift in tone for the music. Might be a Navi. Oh, it might be where they fuck by like connecting their like ponytail. Except in his case, it's his tail. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, yeah, they're just humanoid with like horns. I guess they have hooves. Like, they're just human women without eyes, clawed or hands, horns, and hooves. Else, just, just pretty ladies. Well, not even. I mean, this is one ugly motherfucker, but at least, you know, I guess I should say at least he's like very hairy, so we can be glad. Also in dire need of a manicure. Her or him? Or both of them? I mean, I feel most of them need a pedicure and a manicure. The well, both. Though you can say a lot. You can say a lot. This guy brushes his teeth immaculately. Look how white these like things are. Like damn. And he doesn't even have lips to protect them. The gum looks healthy too. Dentists love this guy. Then again, there's not that many of them there either, so you know, that maybe helps. We have Pestilence Demon. Oh, you know, We just talked about it, but like, dude uses the only toothbrush recommended by 10 out of 10 dentists. 9 out of 10 dentists approve. The 10th is eaten alive. What's the pestilence about this guy? I don't know, he looks like he has pestilence. Like, he doesn't wash his hands, doesn't clean his weapon. Like, look at this guy. This guy's a glutton. It shows, because not a speck of food or anything left anywhere, you know? It all gets eaten. This guy probably goes to the toilet, doesn't wash his hands. Like, probably pees all over the place. You know, coughs into his hand and then, like, shakes yours. You know, stuff like that. Like, sniffs into his, like, hand, like, wipes it just everywhere. I mean, doesn't wash, doesn't brush his teeth. You know, just, like, looks really, really just, like, wow. You know, I think the pest just comes with it naturally. So I feel this guy doesn't have a neck. It feels like the head just, like, comes out of the torso somehow. Scratches his bum, then makes your BLT. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, here comes, oh, it's the record demon. So these guys work in accounting. You know, they're just kind of. I'd be angry too. I'd be a demon too if this was my hairline. Also, like, Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. Record demon gives me a lot of grimo. Right, I thought the same. Also, Oppen, I apologize. This is purely for the joke and for the stereotype. I think, just based on the dental hygiene, this guy is British. And again, I'm just saying it for the joke and the stereotype of Brits having bad dental hygiene. It's true, you know. I feel like this is like a lot. I see 3 of these a day at least. Oh no. Also, wait. So this is like every person who loves to find people doing. I think his name is Barry. Oh God, might be. So every person who loves finding AI art's nightmare, because this guy has like fucking 6 fingers. He has 6 fingers, the most massive of Yowie. Oh my god. This is Barry from Accounting, former Yowie protagonist. Look at those hands. Look at those hands. The hairline, it all makes sense. He just let himself go. He needs a manicure. I feel he also needs waxing, like all over his legs. You know? Hello, Shings. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We're making fun of demons. This is Barry from Accounting, former Yowie protagonist. Maybe it was AI Yowie, and that's why he has 6 fingers. It all like falls into place, you know. Imagine he goes, you'd hear the howls from the depth of hell to the gates of AI Yowie. Insane. Yeah. Oh my god. Anyways, let's look at something pretty. Yeah, yeah, we. Oh God. Let's look at a pretty lady again. You know, to like wash our eyes from that. Look, is an Astral Deva. Is a pretty lady who carries around her own, you know, like either emergency toilet paper or just, you know, is an angle. Or just, you know, like her homework with her. It's simple, but honestly, her design is simple because she's just a woman with wings. What degree though? Oof. I mean, that's a bit more than 90 degrees. That's a nice angle. If we look at the angle of her thighs, that's like, you know, I'd say like 92-ish degrees, maybe. 90 degrees. She's just right. Ayo. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's go with that. Yep, she's 90 degrees. That's a good one. Nice. But yeah, I mean, you know, can't go wrong. She's a woman with wings and very long hair. Is a good design, in my opinion. Woman with wings, you know, nice clothing. We have to look at Barry for a second to look at these fuckers. I hate them. They can burn in hell. Give me a second. Oh, okay. My bad. They are absolutely the worst. And let's not look at Barry anymore. Anyways, that is rock candy indeed. I don't remember these. You also know Barry is sure the angle is into him. Oh yeah, 100%. He's like, yeah.
You know, I think she's looking at me. Maybe I'll ask her. Maybe I'll ask her if she wants to go. If she wants to go have a coffee with me. I think she'll say yes. She always gives me these sideway glances.
It's like, Barry HR would like to talk to you. You play a demon insult way too well. I suddenly need a shower. 7.
What do you mean often? That's just my normal voice. That's how I always sound. If I don't shift my speaking. Is this weird or anything? Did I ever say that you smell positively ravishing, my lady? Do you maybe want to go to the concert on the weekend? I've got 2 tickets. Front row.
I need to shower too. Oh, they're called Demodads in Wrath of the Righteous. Oh, the Titan spawn. Okay, yeah, that explains it. I don't know why they changed the names. It's very weird. Okay, yeah. I have no recollection of them looking like this, but that's a... They need to cut their fingernails. They are like cable management, the evil creature. Like, there's order in there, but also not. All these demons need a manicure. Yeah. So, okay, this one, it's like they're unhygienic or something. Weird, right? No, it's in their nature. I like the design of the moth demon. And I cannot even quite say why. It's very freaky, but it's like on point freaky, if that makes sense, right? Like everything just kind of works out with how fucked up it is. You know, I don't even need to see what's going on down there because it might just be fucking mist. I don't know. The weird, like, furry body, the long, just spindly arms with fingers. This shit, the whole face and head, and then the tiniest of wings, because, you know, might as well. 10 out of 10. Love this design. Well, not 10 out of 10, like, you know. And you know, then there's just I like to wage war. I like to eat my steak raw, and by that I mean, please just bring me the cow. I'd like to slaughter it and eat it myself. This is this guy. He's a bit special. His name is Kevin, but his parents love him. I'm sure. He's just special. And you know, like, blood's still warm and everything too. Yeah, of course. You know, like, he has an artistic, like, you know, you know, I like to eat the soldiers I slaughter. Yeah, like, definitely. Like, are you gonna eat this? Grabs the soldier you just killed. Anyways, you know, he's just a dude. He just likes what he's doing, I think. I might have slight angerment issues. But, like, I mean, like, design-wise, yeah, just, you know, like, sharp teeth, kind of humanoid body, horns, animal ears, because why not? Red eyes, big hoofs, wings, cannot miss the wings. And then just the most massive sword. Like this just doesn't make any sense, but I love it. His design is great too. Let's look at the small creatures. Like the sloth demons. He only kills for food, but he eats all the time. Yeah. So I love how they call them sloth demons. I'm quite sure these are the ones that cast Stinking Cloud in the beginning. And then they keep doing it until you find a ray to make yourself immune to poison. Anyways, they are just little guys with a loincloth and a club. They're just Odies. They're just goons. And I don't mean the gooner goons. I just mean these are just guys, like cannon fodder. This guy, you know, people think he's angry. I think he's just kind of screaming because his feet are on fire. I feel, honestly, I would scream. They want to play baseball. They might. They just haven't gotten or figured out quite yet that they maybe shouldn't put spikes on their baseball bats. But yeah, you know what? Like, if someone set my feet on fire, I'd probably also scream. I would scream. Just saying that right now. You know? Else? I mean, is a goat like demon? Big horns? Big mouth? Can yell? Pretty simple. I think screaming is the least I to do, so props to him. Yeah, right? And then, you know, familiar demon. I like this little guy. He's tiny. Look at him. It's kind of funky looking. He's a bit like Killer Croc from Batman, but like minion shaped and given horns and more like a frog. By that I mean only the scales really are the, you know, it's a simple design. Massive horns for a tiny guy. So he soared high to follow his dreams. Who? This guy? Because, like, wings. Get it? Are you talking about Killer Croc? I'm like, what? Yeah. It might be, yeah, maybe. I guess. Said he got turned into a, like, more frog-like. Well, I feel we flew too close to the sun. We get a new category. Environments. Honestly, also, can I just say, they talked in the beginning about freaking we had to do things into 3D. So I was expecting something 3D model like down here. Nope. Nope, they just gave us more 2D pictures. Anyways, environments. Every location is a battlefield between the artists and the level designers. Their job is to create a place that's interesting to play. Well, our job is to make it look good. And frequently these two goals contradict each other. So we fight until we find a common ground, and from this struggle, fun and beauty are born. Dun dun dun. Alushini, oh god, this place. It was interesting, but god did it not work. It's so broken. Anyways, like multi-level. This was more a floating city kind of thing. This was more islands. This is just a city with like weird kind of setup, but yeah. And then we're like, yeah, but how will we don't do any of that? Ooh, I never noticed that. There's like the lava or blood is like flowing down to the lower levels. I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, and the different levels of buildings. Shitty, kind of okay, pretty fancy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like the design. Just the map itself sucked because it broke multiple times. Uh, which is like, really, do we need to? Okay. Some more building. Oh, this is the whole like making it three-dimensional and like how to get from one level to another. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of special effects. There was a reason why Alushinira was also kind of a pain in the ass. Because there were so many effects and so many things going on. Again, it looked very pretty. But God, is that horrible sometimes. Oh, this was the... oh God, there's a lot of pictures here. I think this one here is the... I think these are supposed to be the tavern, the inn. Yeah, they have like little cages, the tables, like edgy design. I thought they're like, so we need a cupboard, but like, how do we make it edgy? Let's just give it edges. Like, hell yeah. Um, just everything has edges and looks uncomfortable. They must live in pain. Anyways, who wants to sit on like chairs like this? This bed is just an edgy bed frame. But like, oh god, imagine getting stuck there when you like want to get into bed. Just like cut open your whole foot just because you're like not paying attention. Shit must suck. Uh, Personally, I wouldn't get stuck. Yeah, just don't get stuck. Easy. It's a chest. Yeah. Oh, these are just room dividers. Yeah. Some more beds. This one looks even more dangerous because the spikes to some degree like continue upwards. This looks like normal enough. Though this looks like it's a creature that is like, just a mimic. I was like preparing to just like close in on you when you fall asleep. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Benches. Signs. Wow, 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 wow. Like, okay. So, I love seeing character design. Okay? And I do get this. This is important. But just showing me random benches and like street signs, I cannot fully get into it. I cannot be amazed by it. Like I mean yeah, is nice, I guess. But I cannot help to make fun of it either. Yeah, it is, but is it practical? These not at all. This bench you cannot lean against. And if you try to, you probably rip open your back. I guess that's why they're demons. They don't want to be comfortable. This looks cool. See, this looks cool. These are just like weird floating crystal thingies. Gotta love shit like that. I've no clue what it's for, but it looks neat. This one I'm like, this is a bench, and I don't want to sit on it. A street sign. Such daring design. Revolutionary. Never seen before. Right? It's like... They added like a spike here. Ooh. Like, there's stuff twisting around. And again. Zigzag. Pokey. Like, I get that it's difficult. I'm not trying to make like light of the designer's work. It just seems very silly. This is impressive. Like, designing a whole room, like trying to keep it in, like in logic, make it coherent. And give it a specific vibe. Yeah. I mean, these are lamps. See, I'm not super interested in these. These are street lamps, basically. You have to do something to make the boring street signs more. I mean, yeah, I get that they had to do it. We're like, okay, we're like in hell. We need street signs, I guess. How do we make them edgy? It's like, okay, well, like, how do we make demon designs edgy? Well, we give them spikes. It's like, well, there you go, Dave. There's your answer. Now go back to the drawing board. Give me like 5 spiky like street sign designs. Chop chop. Okay, this is a teleportation device thingy magic. And yeah, it's like, well, it works. It's like simple enough, right? But it also is like magic. So. A re-lose lab. See, I appreciate it, but they put like things in there. Okay, I would have never seen this shit. What the fuck? Anatomy? Pictures on the wall? Have these guys played their game? This is like overload of like things I see. Jeebus. And that's why like just go like highlight me please all the things I can click on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Seeing how long it is, I wonder if anyone has finished it beside you. Yes. So I looked it up earlier. The current world record for any percent is 2 hours 20. Oh, apparently there's unfair percent, which doesn't exist yet. There is one inevitable excess any percent, which is 11 minutes. Okay. Huh. That is quite quick. Anyways, yeah. This is impressive, but again, like, just too much. Like, and that's kind of, so, I think I, like, brought it up, like, when we played it. Like, in the DOC, we had the, Wizard's Tower, where it was like, oh, if you cast Dispel Magic on the horse on the ground, you get an item, or like you can loot the wizard. And then you have to cast, you know, a fire spell on the frozen wall to thaw it. It's like, okay, so like once that is introduced to me as a thing that I might have to do, I might look out for it. But to my knowledge, at no point before that did I have to cast a spell on an object that was not selectable in the map in hope or so that something happens or I got something. None. Like, at no point. So when it was suddenly like, oh, and then you cast Dispel Magic on the horse, it was like, what do you mean? I can't interact with it? Like, where's this coming from, suddenly? And then you have areas like this, where there's a shit ton of stuff. Where I don't know what's going on, like what is interactable with, unless I press the show me everything that I can interact with button. And if something doesn't pop up as you can interact with it, I will quite frankly not pay attention. It will not matter enough. Because there's too much lore and too much stuff already going on to where I cannot just then also go like, ooh, let me zoom in and like look at what they put on this like table. I get that they are probably aware of that. But just, there's too much. There is just too much. Like, and then there's more. There's more rooms like this. It's like, oh, look, we made this intricate pattern. Oh, look. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, look. There's this thing apparently there, like, on the floor. Excuse me, what? Oh, look, we made different designs. of the bookshelves. Mate, I don't have time to look at all the different bookshelves. I appreciate it in retrospect. Thank you. It makes it very pretty to look at and not boring. But Jesus, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody. I already took so long. I took so long. I don't even know what they're trying to tell me with this one. Oh, I think that this is a 2D design made 3, but wasn't it 3D anyways? So like they made it into a bowl shape. Oh no. Oh look. There's fucking vases and shit. What the I mean, yeah. Jeebus. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, design. Go burn in hell. Burn in hell, Enigma. Just die. Die 1,000 deaths. This place can go fuck itself. Jesus. I mean, it's very Egyptian. It's a bit Egyptian mixed with Stargate, I feel. Which is funny because Stargate inherently was already Egyptian inspired. By the way, I mean like Stargate SG-1, the good shit. I hope at least one of you knows the show and has watched it. If not, I will just crumble to death. Okay. But yeah, we will not look at this much closer because Jesus, screw this area. Resin. Now this one I look more because this one was our base, so we liked it. Okay. Was this the reference they used? I think this was the reference they used. Why is it there 3 times? Am I stupid? Is there anything different between these? Oh no. Oh wait, yeah, there is. Wait, this one has a... Oh my god. This is like one of those find the 5 differences pictures. This one has a star at the bottom. This one has like a thingy here. The middle one doesn't have a halo. No, the middle one doesn't have a halo, but it has like a weird like sky curtain. This one also has much more dust. Here she has the most cape. Here she only has left side cape, and here she only has right side cape. Again, this is like find the 5 differences. It's okay. I'll have to get away from this, else I will keep trying to be like, oh, this is different. This is different. Why do we have shitty houses like this? Honestly, probably because we didn't have living people or many living people in our city. Oh, this is what's supposed to be over there. Yeah, that's where our ziggurat was. Rip people living there. You ain't anymore. Okay. Honestly, this is very nice to see, but I have no clue what they're showing me with these pictures. Sadly. Anyways, let's have a look at this is the Ivory Sanctum, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Ivory Sanctum. So Baphomet's hood. I love how it's like 2D-ish, and then they just placed fucking 3D statues in there. I'm like, yep, this just works. Wait, but isn't this just? I think this just is a setup that they've used multiple times. Yeah, I think so. Cause I'm like, isn't this kind of also like how the area in the maze is in the beginning, where you can watch them eat, where you can watch the mongrels eat ASMR flesh. Oh, my cigarette. Nice. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Hell yeah. Is mine. Is mine. Hell yeah. It doesn't look useful at all. But it's nice. Probably like inspired by something Inca like. Would be my guess. I don't know. Ah, the Pillar of Skulls. Nice. There's interesting designs. I like this one as well. Ooh, see, they even have like, this is where the other half of the skull goes. We ended up with this one. There's like more an open shelf. This one is like, God, what's it called in English? Where you put your hat and like, I guess it's kind of wardrobe, like a rack. This is more a rack, I think. I think it's called a rack. This one is kind of boring, so I'm glad they didn't go with that. Like, it's simple and it works, but like, I don't know, kind of boring. Okay, this is the part that I partially forgot because I completely forgot about this tree lady. Clothes rack? Kind of. It's like where you enter and you just like can put your hat on, for example. It's like a simple stick. Might be a coat rack, yeah. It's like a single stick and then it has like branches going out where you can hang stuff. Uh, yeah. Good. But yeah, like tribal, very nice. Uh, yeah, again, sorry, this is detail that I'll just never see. Unless it's first person, I will not see the design on a door. Cause I just don't got time to zoom into everything. It feels, like part of it feels like, dang, cause they like put so much work in it, but dude, no, I can't. There's a shrine that's cool, like built into a tree or out of the tree. Nice. Again, I something crazy lady who runs around here. That's like all I remember about this place. Nothing else. I think this was where also the like village was that lived together with demons and 8 crusaders or something like that. Um, you probably would notice if it was absent though. Just a plain gray area would look out of it. Maybe. Yeah, that's always the question, right? Like, would it be noticeable if it was just a like flat door? Maybe, yeah. Okay, so this, welcome to Pathfinder Fallout. This is welcome to Vault 61. Uh, instead of a atomic apocalypse, we're dealing with a demon invasion. Sorry, you didn't get the Fallout Easter egg quest because you didn't find the scouts. No. Wait, is there one? Is there actually one? That's so cool. I was just joking that this looked like a fucking vault door. Yes? Nice. Okay, yeah, I like that. Especially like, so I've not played a Fallout game myself, or at least not a lot. But I've been watching a streamer that I like play the Fallout games. Like she played 1, 2, and well, she played 1 and 2. She played a bit of 3, a bit of Tactics, and a bit of Van Buren. I think she's gonna give 3 another go. But like most of I've seen some of Tactics, and the Van Buren and 3, I was on vacation, so I missed that one. But it seemed nice. Like that's why I put like Fallout on my list, which will happen at some point maybe. Because they're like interesting. And it's not the first person shooter, or like the shoot. I don't have to do the shooting, but like the game does. Yeah, see, this is cool. Like if it's environmental and like big enough, even I notice. Do I remember this door? I don't, but vaguely. But yeah, what I was, I think, trying to get at, and then I forgot, was that's the Temple of the Deer near. Yeah, I assumed as much. Something like that. There were like multiple places where there was like big temples. The whole like Easter egg encounters is also a thing, a bigger thing in Fallout. Like you can meet King Arthur from uh the Holy Grail Monty Python thingy. And talk to them, and like send them on a quest to find the Holy Grail. It's very funny. Like in Fallout, absolutely bonkers. Anyways, maps. Now this, see, I suck at recognizing shit like this. Maps I do like. Let's see. Because I look at them time to time. Okay, who thought this was fun to do? The Alishinira, the Porphyry, yeah, city, maybe, I don't know, is the capital of the abyssal realm of the Midnight Isles, the domain of the Queen of Succubi, the beautiful and deadly demon lord Nocticula. Ba ba ba. Yeah. It's neat, right? Like, this is a first draft. It works. It, like, shows the place. And then we're like, well, how will we make it purple? Oh, yeah. They even went with it. Like, part of this is like, or most of this is just like irrelevant because you need this part, this part, this part. But yeah, like then give it a bit of color. I love the little, yeah, there's definitely like a weird Nessie in the waters. And they just kept it. They've just been like, yeah, like I guess there's like there's like weird water demons in there. So this one, just bear with me. I cannot see it better either. But yeah, this was the map. That's nice. Bedluck Tavern is like somewhere there. Battle Bliss. There's a favorite mistress is like up here, I think. What is it over there? No, this is 10,000 delights. Arm of Ardent Dreams is I think over there. Something like that. Canabris, a huge fortified city. Canabris used to be one of the Mandev's strongest outposts on the border of the World Wound. Today it lies in ruins, overrun by demons. Nothing short of a miracle can save Canabris now. I do not like that throughout the game, Canabris does not get fucking fixed. Especially since you have to return to Canabris like once or twice after all this time. And you've built like, you've built fortresses, you've built like outposts, you've built fucking everything. They apparently cannot fix some streets. Like, excuse me, but like what? What? Just get your act together. Or at least, give me a side quest of like build up Canabris again or something like that, But overall, like a neat map, especially in the beginning, because it puts you in the setting of the city. It makes navigating not too difficult, but it makes it like interesting because like, okay, so there are these like choke points, you have to go through them. It takes longer because the city is in a shitty state. Everything sucks, but you have to walk through it. The World Wound. I have this map on my wall. I have this map on my wall. Haha. A century ago, this land was lush and green and was called Sarkoris. Now these desolate wastelands, corrupted by the abyss, bear a more appropriate name. The World Wound. And you have to do it quickly to avoid the annoying tavern defense mission. Yeah, I think I was relatively slow on my own playthrough. Because I took my time. But yeah, like really well made, like really nice. It is weird that like I think you end up over here somewhere. As like this is where it all started. It's like why how is it not somewhere smack in the middle? Like I don't know, that would make the most sense to me, but I guess it doesn't make sense. But yeah, like it's really nice. You start like here, you go like and then you can go here, then like there's some stuff over here. I have to go up here. I think somewhere here is like a bigger battle. Is it here or is it like the Dresden is like here somewhere, I think. And then from here you can go like this and this, and like then there's some stuff. I just noticed something. Something that we never got, oh, I know why we never got any, conclusion about that. Because it was, Sila's side quest. So it was like, we never got to solve the stupid demons stole, the souls of, or tried to steal the souls of, the wedding people. And also the whole like jolly dude who like that whole thing, just like Sela left and like I guess we didn't give a shit anymore. I just realized I guess it's just like what happened to me, like yeah, I guess I have other things to take care of. Cannot focus on that I guess anymore. Screw these people. It's not like we didn't kill as many and then enslave their souls, so. You know, it all just works. It's fine. Let's see, weapons and equipment. We're almost through. Well, we're at 93 out of 101. Let's see. Armor. Okay. Let's like slowly go through this. Like, I don't quite know what to say about this. So I mean, because they're all very different as well. Like, it's not just like, oh, let's look at all these shirts. No, it's like, this is just a shirt. This is a robe. Or, I guess, a long shirt. This is a full robe. And they're like, this is an Oblivion armor. I'm quite sure. This is just scale mail. Not scale mail. This is ring mail. Which is... I wore a Shane shirt like that. That shit's heavy. Bruh. That shit's heavy. And you wear padded armor underneath. Dude, you don't just run around with that. At least not unchained. Let's see. This is, I think, supposed to be like some like dragon hide. I don't know what this is supposed to be. They don't give me names. Like, they could have at least been like, this is this kind of armor. Or these just armor designs. Anyways, it was like either demon or dragon hide armor would be my guess. Let's see, another shirt. Oh, like slightly longer. Just pure necromancer. Okay. Just this is the necromancer who's like, yeah, of course I'm a necromancer. What do you mean? Was there any question about it? I feel this is either a Dark Souls or a or an Oblivion armor again. Or oh my god, no, this looks this could be god, don't the like Warhammer nerds also look like that? Don't they also have like weird helmets like this in some parts and like they're obsessed with skulls and shit? Anyways, yeah, this is like Inquisition kind of weird fanatic armor. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is Dragonhide, and this is just I skinned a demon and I guess I just made armor out of it. This dude had no clue what he was doing, and it shows, but he's so proud of what he'd done. I don't know why you would ever use the head of someone, but hey. No judging. Not that I could do better. This is scale mail because these are like scales. I don't want to again. I don't want to know how much this weighs. This is chest plate, I think, or half plate. Looks nice. Oh, okay. We get cloaks. I don't know. These are the same, right? Why do they show? Huh? Yeah. It's a neat cloak. So is this one. Okay, here. This is a cloak. I would wear this. Maybe. Probably. Looks cool. Anyone want to buy this for me? I don't know if you can buy it, but also I'm kidding. The fuck? The fuck is this? the fuck is this headwear? What? Huh? I had this one for sure, and like I think even multiple versions. Also, I noticed that I'm like sometimes quiet and sometimes I'm peeking. This one was also a quite common headwear. And then we have the one on the right looks like Bannerlord armor. This one, I think this is the same. This is just front, this is back. I think this is the same armor. Yeah, this is certainly interesting helmet. This again, this is Skyrim higher level plate armor. I don't know, but probably this is supposed to be the Hell Knight armor. But can we just talk about how useless the class Hell Knight is? For prestige class, how can it suck so much? Okay, a bunch of spears. There's glaives. This is a double weapon. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. I mean, you know, they look neat. This is a very World of Warcraft weapon, I feel like. I I always loved and hated the idea of double weapons, and the fact that there's double axes doesn't make it better. How would you even start to wield this without hurting yourself or anyone around you? Then there's like two-sided axes, nice. This should be a kukri, a hand axe. Well, what is this supposed to? Where am I supposed to find this axe? The fuck? What kind of like weird shit is this? Alright, sure. Um, I like a star knife. Like, there's a handful of them at best. So if you really want to make a like unit or a character that uses a star knife, well, sucks to be you, I guess. Let's see. I feel I've seen this one, and I've had this one. More bow. This just looks edgy. And thus cool, so we take it. This is the gnomish hammer, no? This is what Regil looks like, runs around with. This is what... howdy. Hello, compelled to die. Hello, hello. How's it going? This is what, Darren ran around with for a long time. Because it had some neat effect, I think. Not Tepesh. I know the name of these weapons, I just cannot remember it right now. I hope you're doing well, hope you're doing well. The double hammer is the most impractical weapon I've ever... This one? Oh, do you want to see a more unpractical weapon? What do you think about the double axe? Or, you know, the double sword. You know, the double hammer looks like reasonable in comparison, no? This thing? There's just no sense to it. Thing with double hammer versus others is the massive weight momentum. Yeah. I don't know. Those heads have to weigh a ton. Do you think it would be more practical if the blades were facing the same way? So, okay, the only reason why they shouldn't is because this way at least you can spin the weapon. That's the only reason. You just spin the weapon and you just become a like food processor. With this, yeah, I don't know. which could be solved if they had just made 2 straight blades. Shh. I mean, you know, again, look at this monstrosity. It has spikes, and there it also has spikes. And I mean, this one isn't even a normal knife. It's just curved plus ribbed. Is definitely one of the more fantasy-esque, by the way. I highly recommend Expedition 33, it's fire. I've heard a lot good about it. If only there were only very little role-playing games that I wanted to play. This looks nice. This is a pretty sword. I'm sure we will see you play it in 2030. Oh yeah. I think this should be a falchion, and this is what Bono or used. Very good. We had some good weapons. This, I feel, is too slim. Especially for that scabbard. What the fuck? Where's the rest of the blade? I think this is supposed to be a flail. It's just missing some pieces. But I do like... Okay, so can I give them a lot of shit. Can I just say, I love that they're like, okay, so this is a massive blade. You cannot just have a normal sheath. This is the sheath for it. It is open on the side. And this is how you close it. Boom. And then if you have to open it, almost kind of reminds me of Ashbringer. Let me totally not Google that. Ashbringer. It's a WoW thing. Okay. I mean, I guess the base weapon is the same, yeah. Because they're both, falchions. By trade. Oh, edgy swords. Look at that. Oh, yes. This does not make any sense, but we love it for it. Oh, this one is an open scabbard, I think. This one could be from Warcraft as well. It was like Frostmourn's little brother. Frost Whale. Frost Annoyance. Tower shields in general. I can at least defend it. Could say it's strange design due to powerful magic. Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, you know, it's like magic. Like, things don't need... Like, that's the thing a lot of people forget. I feel. Is like, there's also fucking magic in this world. So, does a weapon that looks like fucking this make any sense? No. But, like, not everything needs to work. Like, right? Like, not everything needs to make the same sense. Like, this is reminding, or like based on a like old Egyptian blade. I forgot the name. I think something with a K, or not, or with a T. One of the two, I think. Like, this one, also fucking weird. Only problem I have with those weapons, it feels like you're likely to hurt yourself with a double-bladed weapon as the enemy. Well, but like, I mean, okay, so like, that's why these are like, exotic weapons, right? You need specific training to be able to even use them. So yeah, normally if you just try to use them and you're not proficient, well, you suck using them. It's just like that. This one is neat. I like that. That's silly. And it totally would have existed. Just put a depiction of like the humans poking the demons on your shield. What better way to get them riled up? Easy. Oh, and then we thank people. It's a shame shields are basically worthless in the Pathfinder games. I mean, I think these are just the artists, I assume. We will not think all of them by name because no. But we will do the following. Thank you, artists. You made game very pretty. You did good. Okay. Let's see. Last one. The magical world of Golorion is mortally wounded. The world wound, a gaping hole right into the abyss, bleeds with corruption as demonic hordes rush through it, eager to kill and maim, enslave and consume. For a century, the battle against the tide of evil has been a stalemate, but no more. The time has come for a final crusade. Take the place of the Knight Commander, and lead your armies to victory, or to their doom. Wrath of the Righteous takes place in the same world as Kingmaker, and yet it's a very different beast. Our second game in the world of Golorion is a grim, dark fantasy with the highest stakes. You walk among deities and demon lords, making decisions that can save or ruin the world. A new story calls for new artistic solutions. In this book, you'll find concept art of various characters, monsters, weapons, and magic items, maps of various regions you'll be visiting, portraits of heroes and villains, and the story of their creation. Well, I enjoyed that. I love looking through art books. Where is the book? PDF. Bam. Bam. So I can close. No. Okay. Oh. Close. That was it. Well, that was not it. But that was it for today. Let me find someone to raid. We will, I think, I know, for those who have been around for a bit, you'll be surprised. And have totally never heard the name before. We will go, let me guess. Yeah. Go for it. It is unguessable, totally unguessable. Yes. It is treason. You will leave us? I will not leave you. I will walk with you. Oh, pause. I will walk with you, and we will go to a stream that I will watch myself. We will go to Echo. Indeed! Hussa. So. Hey! What is the plan for this week? I was gonna say Oki, but she wasn't streaming. No, I do not have a raid message. Maybe at some point. I can come up with ones for others, but not for myself. No, I don't have a raid message. I don't know, I'm bad with it. Like, anyways, what's for plan? So, tomorrow no stream, which is why we streamed today. Tomorrow I'll be at an Ado concert. Ado, a Japanese singer, and very good. I can only recommend. It's ADO. Very good, very good. I hope I will have fun too, but I think I will, based on everything I've heard. I gotta run a bit. Thursday I'll be back. We will be playing the last DLC, and if we don't like it, well, we will stop. Friday, Baldur's Gate. Then Sunday, I will be doing a stream where I will be yapping about TwitchCon and Dokumi.